Hello, hello, and welcome back to Ollyric Valley with our two little towns we got, Newton, and we never really named this town. Old Town. We're just gonna call it Old Town, or it's the Valley. I'm gonna call it Valley City. This is Valley City, and this is Newton. And right now we're trying really hard to deal with the fact that we're horribly in debt, but I'm worried I may have irreparably damaged the city. Which, I'm gonna be honest, this city has turned out such a mess. I don't even think Newton can save it. I'm tempted, if this isn't able to be repaired, if I don't see a good way to fix things, we might start a new city. Fresh start, better idea, not make all the mistakes we made here. Part of why I'm thinking I wouldn't mind doing that is if we just click into new game. I feel like this wasn't always there, this crater map. I feel like they've added new maps, maybe. But either way, this one, there's something about it calling to me. With the big crater. A peninsula comprising a plateau. Oh, it's a plateau, not a crater. And some islands, basking in the eternal sunshine of the warm sea breeze. The terrain provides a lot of easy, buildable space to be found a thriving city with literally no rain, a steady warm temperature throughout the year. This is the ideal choice for those loving the sun. That would be pretty fucking nice. And so actually, I just realized, does it tell you if an area would snow in its thing? Nah. I'm tempted to, like, jump ship, honestly. Twin Mountains. We'll give it some time. Because we already plan on doing a new city once we can make our own custom city. Let's just sort of move around this city, you know, give it a little tour. And just look at things, and while we play at max speed and hope that we start getting our money back. But if we start dipping into massive debt, I might have to call it. But the money is ticking down still. Can I not move faster while I'm in this close? That sucks. I want to move fast, but also be close in. Let's just... hang on. Let's do this. Let's turn off the snow if I can. I wanna view the city in a really nice way if I can. Can I not turn off snow? Vegetation density. Shape factor scale. Erosion factor. Yeah, nah, okay. Got it. Sensor type. Man, this really lets you go in depth, huh? Now let's... yeah, so when we began with our city, we started with a simple thing. Some basic infrastructure. A coal power plant, a water pumping station, a transfer station that does nothing. We built our initial industrial zone with its massive junkyard. Oh my god, the junkyard is so full. Jesus. We built up our junkyard. And we have Old Town over here with its now existing spectacle roundabouts with the little knob end hanging off. And all of its nice low density residential housing. A lot of similar aesthetic going on here. Same architect probably printed out the same building a million times in the region when we were building up the city. We got some of our very small parks and municipality stuff here. If we Let's continue moving down above the river for now. Over here we have the office districts. Yes, sir. This is the Michael Scott district where we have all of the office buildings, raising the density a lot. And like, man, if you just look at that from here, boy, oh boy, is that like a lot in the distance, huh? If we pop over to some of these parks, you know, early on these parks these areas, they were beautiful, calm, serene, and now you just got all these heavy buildings over there. It's really changed from when it was first built. And when you're in all this mess, you know, it only takes getting in a little bit before you're lost in the hustle and bustle of the city. You can see the power plants over there still. And let's just say you live in one of these. Is this living areas? No, this is office buildings, I think, still. Let's say on break, you know, you peek out the window and you can see, though, out your window of your work, all that beautiful landscape still there. If we move on past the tall buildings of the Michael Scott district, we can drift down towards where our school and our university are. All real nice looking. Holy. Huh. All these people waiting for taxis. Jesus fucking Christ. Clearly we have a public transit problem. Yeah, and if you look out over this hill, you can see the beautiful waterfronts running along this little river.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Uh-oh, that sounds bad.
We urge the public to remain calm
if we
during
go
these
just a
breaks
little
in
bit
service
over
and
this
to follow the
way,
guidelines on the city's website on how to
we've got a
plan
couple
for
of our
these
special
temporary
buildings
events.
we've unlocked sitting by
This
a plaza.
has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply.
Making a nice living
the public
zone
should be
here.
aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been
Yeah,
a
I think
local
this
public
city's
service
dying from poor planning, honestly.
Delightful.
And too rapid of
Another
expansion, I
letter
think,
from
as
our
well.
erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister
Hey, Scrolls.
love you.
We're just looking around our dying city a little bit.
Y'all got clarinets
Yeah, all of this
and
is the
violins,
markety
but you got
waterfront
something most
area.
Music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself.
You know, in my brain, this is gonna be like a nice New Orleans
Y'all got
leisure
soul.
area. It feels like it's just a strip of malls.
Soul. A raison d'être. Delicious.
Did not really come
My
out the way I
sister
thought it
said
would
whoever
aesthetically.
you got playing the keys got more funk.
If
in
we head
his
back down this
pinky.
way,
But I told her
we can
that
start
ain't
to
funk.
approach some of
That's
the
classic.
River Valley
Yes,
area where there's
indeed.
housing.
That must be most.
There's sharp
exacerbated.
cliffs by the,
Classical
I think that's the
music has been
university
known
there.
since the time of
Oh, there's the taxi
earliest
depot.
workers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely
Right,
modern
oh, these
conceit,
houses'
and you'll find
backyards.
None of that here. Funk, as they say,
Ugh, that's ugly.
for the
We're hemorrhaging
losers.
money and I don't think it's
Now, let's hear another
recoverable.
one of those soul.
I made some really dumb decisions.
We're live, and we're
Honestly,
getting reports
from the
about a
get-go,
traffic
the roots.
accident,
The problem is the roots of this
somewhere,
city were
in
bad,
the city.
and we never
Road
put in the
maintenance
effort to
services have
uproot it
already
and
been dispatched,
replant it. You
traffic
know.
flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a
Over
little
this
while until
way, there
everything
is,
clears
of
up.
course, the
If you're in
Rockstar
it,
Mansion, tucked off in
you
the
already
corner of
know
our
about
dying
it. No
town.
use reminding you.
Hang on, that's
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive
Nice
safe.
little property there.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the Aurora Borealis.
Let's move
is
our way
expected
back
to
through
light
all
up
these
the night
dense
sky.
areas, up
That's
the
right,
hill,
Jim. Don't forget to look
and
up
take the
this
first
evening.
road
It
to the
promises
right.
to be quite a sight.
and we should see. Oof, man, that's a sharp turn they take. We come out to the farms. And the nice, pleasant residential houses that can overlook the big old, not even lake, it's like a gulf coming into the valley. The lovely farmlands with some buildings being built in them, but not a lot, honestly. And we can ride this road back in towards the industrial districts. with their billowing smoke towers. A lot of mess going on here. The new solar plants we built to try and save the city's electricity problems. Really the source of all of our money loss. Pretty neat. It's good to know how big all this shit is. There's the dump again with its massive amounts of garbage. But if we just push through here, we can start to slide into Socialism Square. Yes! First with the factories in the base of it, where all the workers work for the state. The hospital, which is currently not actually operating. And then if we go up this hill, a lot of Socialism Square is yet to be filled in, which is a shame. This is a big expansion that did not have much payoff, which again, very on brand for the city. Massive debt from loans. We built a lot of our municipality stuff here. There's the high density housing. And if we just scale over the housing of Socialism Square, we can see in the distance the buildings of Newton. What was meant to save our dying city. We began pumping all of our money into building up from the ground with a beautiful planned community. But sadly, it just seems like it wasn't meant to be. Because if I exit this view, I'm afraid of how much money we're missing. Oh, about as much as we were missing before, actually. Huh. Also, are you, okay, it's not lucky time of day anymore, it's just daytime. I expect us to be way more in debt than we are. Yeah, but we don't have any good ways to repay the loan. We're in a pinch. Like, really it comes down to, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't realize how different the traffic AI was in this game. I didn't plan out the layers of the city. I was just sort of throwing shit at the wall, and now this town looks... My tax revenue is pretty high, I believe. Yeah. Most of our money is coming from tax. We're taxing people pretty high, honestly. I really am thinking this city might need to get replaced. Like I said, we might just need to start fresh. There's just too much of a mess going on here. I really am, unless I can come up with a miraculous way to solve all of the issues, like not enough people, not enough money. City statistics. Wealth. Oh, I can't, wait, I wanted it all on. Can I not have all of them on? That's annoying. Wealth, household wealth, or... Yeah, there's household wealth. Commercial wealth. Oh my goodness, the food wealth. Just wealth? Okay. Oh, I see. That's how I do it. Yeah, a lot of household wealth. So, does that mean I can tax people way more? Should I just crank up the taxation of people? %30 tax. Save my city. Save it. Really, a big problem we have, though, is that no one's moving in. Also, I need to move chat to a spot where it's blocking less statistics. Hang on. I always forget to do that at the start of the city streams. We're still losing money, though, even at that. could probably cut more services. What should I cut? What should I cut? I don't want to cut any power things because we've been having issues of roving blackouts. We're even having that more now, it looks like. No, wait, what is this? What is that alert? Wait, oh no! Oh, fuck, these guys aren't connected. That's a problem. Oh, shit! Well, we might as well turn them off until we can connect them. I made all sorts of mistakes and... yeah, I really feel like I've goofed. I've goofed up. I've goofed up, chat. Are there people going to the university? Yes, loads of people. What if I turned off the welfare office? Let's not do that. I don't know what I can turn off without damaging the city massively is the issue. Turn off the cemetery, I guess? Yeah, like I said, the root of the issue is I've just built this city bad. From the very get-go, I built this city bad. Like, cause this was where we started, was this little region here. Hang on, let me flick to this. And I really am feeling more and more like this city's irrecoverable at this point. Cause like, look at how bad just the road into our city's traffic is. Cause like, this was our starting zone, more or less, what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, exactly. I overinvested into my future. I built the roads really bad. I didn't plan things out. I kept seeing shiny new things and buying them immediately. I impulse bought. I didn't plan. I didn't think ahead. I think the Valley City might be dead in the water. Yeah. It was a lot of experimentation, a lot of learning. The big benefit here is I learned the little quirks that make this game different from the first game. Yeah, I just made way too many mistakes. Yeah, it's a cool one. And I put all my hope into Newton being much more of a success than it seems to be. But no one seems to want to move into the new expansion. I mean, I guess people are slowly moving and just not enough to save the city. Oh, we're actually in the green now. Maybe a little while longer. It's getting a little late, but... So, I do think I'm gonna do this. So, people watching on YouTube, people who watch on the Discord, I'm gonna drop a vote. Should we abandon... I'm gonna put 2 City Skylines related votes on the Discord after this stream. Hell, like maybe even after this episode. One is gonna be, should we abandon Ollyric Valley and make a new city, even though they haven't released the map editor yet, and start from scratch and hopefully build something better. Because I really do think I could do better with what I've learned here. And the second vote I'll do is which one should I do? Which city type? Because I'd even be willing to build in the windy fjords again, but I don't know if I will. Because I'd love to hear from you guys which... Because I just sort of picked this one in the first episode because I thought it looked cool, because my plan from the get-go with the series was to build my own map from scratch, and it just wasn't an option. Just a city. Just have fun with it, build things based off what people suggest and ask for me to put in, because I want this to be a community-driven thing. this city has really been just a go with the flow, build what I want. The social square was based off of viewer suggestions to create a city stylized after, like, Soviet cities. Or communist Russia cities, you know? Or I think it was specifically build a communist city. I think we're gonna wrap up this episode on the YouTube end of City Skylines. And I'll create those votes for people to vote, and the votes, I'll leave the votes open until, like, until the week after when this video goes live. And I'll spend the entirety of next week trying my best to save this city, but I don't know if I can. The entirety of next week's episode, meaning the episode I'll record right after this. And yeah, I don't know if the city's salvageable. Like, I'll do another one of, because I have all of these, so yeah, I'm going to create 3 saves in the Discord, linked in the description down below if you're on YouTube. Vote 1. Should we abandon Ollyric Valley?
For the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
The should we abandon Ollyric Valley vote.
Try to stay off the streets
and that vote will be the, you know.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Words. That'll be a yes or no vote. I'm gonna turn off the radio because this guy's messing with my head.
Please exercise caution.
I can take a little bit of loan money.
Try to stay off the streets until.
So yeah. Vote 1 is going to be, should we abandon Ollyric Valley and start a new one? Vote 2 is, if we stick with Ollyric Valley, should we keep going from the save we left off on, or should we revert to one of the previous iterations of the city? Because, like, yeah, I'm about to create save 13, and I'll be doing save 14 in next week's video. And so, yes, city save 13 state is gonna look like this. Save 14 is gonna be after I try my best to save it. 12 is this, when we had built Newtown pretty fresh. Oh no, 12 was touching up Newton. 11 was fresh Newton. 10 was pre-Newton. 9 was pre-touch-up stuff, I believe. Yeah, each one of these saves is another video, so you can always just go back to the end state of a video to see exactly how the city looked at the time. But perhaps traveling backwards in time and starting a little fresh could be our solution. You know? Oh, I forgot we made it all the way to the river in the first episode. But I don't know. Like, so we could always jump backwards in time. And then if people say, no, don't start a new save, I'm going to have another vote of, or don't try, but start a new save. I'll put up all of these maps for a vote and let people pick the one that they would want to see me build on the most. So, I'm going to end this episode of City Saturdays here. The stream is going to keep going. And those of you on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and here's hoping we can save the city. Ta-ta!